Hello there foodtubers! Thank you for watching my channel. In case you're wondering what's written on my apron, mirror image you cannot see, let me read it to you. It actually says, "Be nice to me or I'll poison your food." Guess what? My sister custom made this for me. Wow! What kind of sisters do I have? Think so highly of me, you know. Anyways, today I'm going to share with you a recipe that's a special request from somebody in Victoria University. Special shout out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the cookies which Wee's Little Kitchen sponsored a few months ago, and the fact that somebody is asking for the recipe means it must have been so good, right? So these cookies are actually oatmeal cranberry chocolate chunk cookies. Wow, like a tongue twister. This recipe I got from Giada, and who doesn't love Giada, right? She's so beautiful. The only thing that I've modified is the sugar. I have reduced it slightly. But if you want it to be sweeter, of course, by all means, follow Giada's recipe. I have also put her link in here in case you want to use her recipe instead of mine. Because today I've actually baked for an order, so I've doubled the ingredients. So don't worry when you watch the video you see that all my ingredients are doubled up. It's okay. The recipe that I'm sharing with you is for one batch. Now let us start from the very beginning. Oh, sounds like Sound of Music. Okay, you firstly need to line your baking trays. I have lined 2 trays here, and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. And now for the ingredients. There are actually 3 groups. We'll start with the dry ingredients.
Sift the flour, ground cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, and salt in a mixing bowl.
Next, we'll work on the wet ingredients. If you are lucky enough to own a stand mixer, 你就好咯, especially those cute pastel color KitchenAid mixers. But I don't have it, so I'm going to use a hand mixer. Less than 50 ringgit does the same job. Okay ma?
For the wet ingredients, mix the butter and sugar in a mixing bowl and beat for 1 minute. Once it has become light and fluffy, add in the egg. Next, the vanilla extract. Pour in the flour mixture.
And lastly, for all the good stuff, the third group of our ingredients, it's important that you use good quality traditional raw oats, cranberries, and of course, good quality dark chocolate. I like to use about 60 or 70% cocoa dark chocolate because it's not so sweet, but if you prefer to use milk chocolate, you can also do that. Now for the chocolate, you can also get chocolate chip if you don't want to chop the chocolate up. But to me, it is very important that you do not skip this step, because when you cut them up to smaller pieces manually, you actually get irregular chunks and they're nicer. When you bite into it, sometimes you get bigger pieces, sometimes you get smaller pieces. That's what makes these cookies so yummy.
The last step is to add all the good stuff in there.
Miscalculation! The bowl is too small, so I'm going to transfer everything into a bigger bowl. Once everything is mixed and looks gorgeous like this, then you can spoon them onto your baking tray.
Remember to flatten the cookies with the back of a spoon.
One recipe makes 2 dozen cookies. I'm going to put them in the oven for between 12 to 15 minutes. And again, I'm going to use my very cute timer. I got a very sad story to share. Sini mata tercabut. Kesian dia. Buta sebelah. Because I dropped it. Sorry lah. Okay, the cookies are done and I'm going to take them out of the oven. Wow, Jinpang! Smells so good. I think my neighbors hate me now. I always bake, I never belanja. When you first take the cookies out from the oven, they're actually really soft. So you have to let them cool for a while. Don't be too excited, okay? And don't overbake them. I had a friend who actually kept baking those cookies until they became so hard. Just let it cool. Once it is cool, you look like Minnie Mouse. Once it is cool, then it will harden. Then you can store them. I cannot tahan really. I 讨价 one. These cookies are so good. They are crispy on the outside and on the inside, because of the oatmeal, it's kind of chewy. The cranberry gives it the sweetness and the chocolate is so delicious. So good. You must really try. Don't eat with your mouth full. Very good. And before I end our video today, I have to say special thanks to a friend Chen Yan who pinjam me her tripod. Extremely useful. And also for all of you who enjoyed watching my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do not be afraid to share. Janganlah ketekut. Share lah.